Okay, so disclaimer. So all of this was done on the iPad, my crappy iPad mini, from the art to the recording, so rip headphone users. Anyway, to the story. In the country of Dorjan, in the city of Lorraine, there lived a simple merchant under the name of Renly. Renly found himself in envy of most men at the time, as he lived in simple comfort with a loving wife and child. One day, when returning from a store, Renly surprisingly found himself lost in the streets he thought to have known as well as he knew himself. He soon wandered into an alley and found himself in the presence of a black cat. As he went to pet the feline, a voice rang out behind him. "You who fate pities, how have you found yourself here?" Renly turned around and could barely see whatever it was that spoke to him. He could only see a silhouette, which appeared to be a man wearing the pelt of an animal, strange for the desert climate, and the animal skull being worn as a mask. The stranger was crouching with two strange glowing eyes and almost seemed to suck the light away from the alley. "Who are you?" Renly questioned. "I am the broken mirror. I am the raven and the magpie. I am your king's insolence," the strange thing replied. "Greatness will fall upon you, and you will be envied by all," it continued. "How do you know such things?" Renly queried, growing ever suspicious. "And how must I accomplish these things?" The creature seemed to laugh, a guttural laugh, still cloaked in shadow. "Nothing much. You must simply act when the opportunity arises, and know that I am near." Then, as Renly watched, the glowing orbs that must have been this creature's eyes blinked out, and the creature disappeared into the darkness. Years on years later, Renly grew older and had more children, but never cast the memory from his mind, waiting for his promised splendor. Finally, as Renly grew to doubt the events previous, he found, wandering in his shop, with escort of course, the Prince of Dorjan. Renly and the Prince did business, and fate seemed to smile upon Renly, as his eldest daughter wandered out, catching the Prince's eye. Within months, the Prince and Renly's daughter were married, and Renly was showered with gifts. Rumors spread that his house's walls were lined with gold, and his chairs were made of silver, and the poor of the country grew to hate him. Finally, at the peak of this hatred, as Renly returned from a business venture in a far land, he was attacked by hooligans, his throat cut, and he was abandoned, left with none of the finery he had acquired previously. As he lay dying, he saw the same creature that promised him the lavish life he had lived. What he had thought to be a man was a beast, skull naked and exposed, with two ghastly lights for eyes, and another human jaw hidden beneath that of the beast. He saw no more, but felt teeth tear into his corpse, ripping away, leaving painful emptiness. And it is said he still feels that same pain today.